95% of traders lose money in the market, and that's the reason I'm going to make this comprehensive guide for you to be in that 5% who really make money in the market. In the earlier videos we have covered about many topics, and we have given you the proper roadmap in order for you to succeed in the market. So my name is Arshad and welcome to AI Trading Community. And this particular video, we are going to dive deep into risk reward, and we are going to talk about how win rate works on risk reward. And if you understand this particular video, till the end, you will have a greater idea about how to be in profitable at the end of the month, or at the end of the week, or at the end of the year. So I hope you the best, and I hope you are going to start taking notes from this particular point. It is really important to take notes. I don't need you to do any fancy thing. I need you to completely focus on this particular video. Start writing the heading. Start learning from this video. I'm going to take few of your minutes from your life. And if you are a struggling trader who doesn't have any idea about how to become profitable, if you're struggling for years, don't have any idea what to do, how to do, and if you don't have any proper guidance, I'm here to help you. You can start subscribing to my videos. You can start giving me a like, giving me a share, and start notifying me. And I know and I understand that you are really interested to learn, and I'm going to give you more videos. So if you do that, I don't get anything in return, but still I understand that you need some help, and I'm here to help you as a trader. So in this video, I'm going to divide this video into 3 topics. We are going to talk about what is the difference between high risk reward and low risk reward trade. And the second thing which we are going to talk about, we will be giving you a live example of a high risk reward trade which I have taken with very less risk. You can actually capture huge moments. And the third thing, I'm going to give you a proper roadmap or a proper mindset about how you can catch high risk reward trade. So now let's go into it. I hope you are taking notes. If you're not taking notes, I don't need you to stay here. You can skip this video and you can go and watch any entertaining videos. I need you to take notes. I need you to go back to the roots, start taking notes, and write every single thing and implement into your trading right now. So what is a high risk reward and low risk reward trade? So what is risk reward? I'm going to talk about that first. What is risk reward? So if you're trying to risk $1 to capture $1, it means that your risk reward is 1:1, which means that you are risking $1 to capture $1. What is high risk reward? Which means that you are trying to capture more than 1:3, 1:5, 1:10, 1:15. That's what I call as a high risk reward trading method. So if you're risking $10 to capture $100, which is 1:10, you're risking 10 to capture 100. So the ratio is 1:10, which means that you are trying to capture a high win rate. So based on my strategy, your strategy might be different. I'm going to talk from my experience and based on my strategy. So whenever I try to capture high risk reward, my win rate tend to get low. So what I do is whenever I try to capture 1:10 on a particular account, my win rate becomes really low. The beautiful thing about that is even if my win rate is really low, I can still be in that profitable month. How? Because if you are trying to capture high risk reward, you don't need to focus on win rate. All you need to do is you need to focus on risk reward. You need to risk less. Maybe if you are risking $10 a trade, you're risking 10 to capture 100. You're risking 10 to capture 50. That's what you're going to try to do. Okay. Even with a few winners, cover multiple losses. Even if you have smaller losses, all these losses will be covered by your huge win. Okay, and I'm going to give you a practical example about how you can find whether you are a high risk reward trader or a low risk reward trader. Everything will be discussed here. Okay, so as a high risk reward trader, you are going to focus on high risk reward, right? And even with low win rate, you can succeed in this trading method. So one of the famous trader, Paul Tudor Jones, I have heard that he used to trade with a 1:5 risk reward, and he has a very low win rate. Still, he is managing billions and billions of dollars. I hope me and you are able to do that as well in the future. So what is a low risk reward trade? A low risk reward trade is mainly you are trying to capture smaller movement. Maybe you're risking $1 to capture $2. Maybe you're risking $10 to capture $20. And in order for you to succeed in that, in order for you to be in profitable at the month, end of the month, you need to have a proper win rate, a very high win rate comparing to the other method. Okay, so now let's dive deep into the live trade which I have taken this live example from my journal. This is my journal and this is here. Okay, so you can read this, but I'm going to explain it in the simple term. I'm not going to dive deep into the technical point, because the aim of this video is not to dive into the technical point. The aim of the video is to understand you about how risk reward works, and it is my duty to give you a proper evidence as well, because it is possible. I need you to show that it's possible. So what happened here is, this is the 4-hour chart of XAUSD. What really happened here is XAUSD was really going up. It created this 3578. After this 3578, it started a greater drop to 3511. I was actually looking for this drop, and then the market was holding this particular level. What I did is I came back to the lower time frame of the 3 minute, and I executed a trade based on my strategy. So that's how it happened. We can see a longer leg here. After that, we had the market selling off. We had a liquidity grab. This is a protected low 4-hour discounted level. Based on my analysis, this was my discounted level. And when the market came back down, this is my 3 minute. Okay, what I did is I was looking for this fair value gap, and from this BOS, the market started going up, creating high highs, taking this liquidity grab. I ended right around here, capturing 1:10. 1:10. So what I do is I have multiple accounts. You can read my journal. I have multiple account. In this particular example, what I did is I have a smaller account where I use that account to show people how I trade and how I execute. I don't want to show my my numbers, etc. So what I did is I only risked $200 to capture $199. What I did is here I took the entry. I was waiting for the market to play off, and the game of it here, I'm going to talk about that later. So this is my trade records. I was risking $20 on this particular trade, made a profit of $199. So this is my execution, ended here, exited here, and this is my 4-hour execution, ended here at this point. Okay, we were able to capture this particular point. So one more trade. So this is a low RR trade which I used on the same day. This I think I was risking almost I don't know, $300 I would say, and this was my profit target. This was a 10k account. I was able to capture the target with one particular trade, and this is a low risk reward trade, right? So but the beauty of the high risk reward trading method is, with a very smaller account, even by risking $20, I was able to capture a profit of $200. That's the beauty. So I already had some losses in the previous two trades, and all that losses was also covered by this particular trade. And you can create massive growth with the help of this particular trading method. Now let's discuss about how you can become a high RR trader. So patience is everything. So in order for you to, I'm not going to talk about low risk reward right now. I'm going to talk about high risk reward only. So in order for you to succeed and become a high risk reward trader, you need to be really patient with trading. So the mindset is completely different for low risk reward trading method and high risk reward trading method. For low risk reward trading method, your focus is to get high win rate. For high risk reward trading method, your focus is to get high risk reward. So what I do is wait longer compared to other methods. Some weeks you may not get any setups. What I do is, based on my setup, in order to capture high risk reward based on my setup, you need to wait longer. You need to see, I need to see liquidity grab, I need to see break of structure. Everything must be aligned. I'm not going to take random trades. And one trade, maybe in 1 week, that trade is huge comparing to my low risk reward trading account. The trading account, grows really faster when we are trying to capture trade on the high risk reward trade method. So it's mostly buying and 10 percentage selling, 80 percentage waiting. So if you are capturing a high risk reward trading method, using that high risk reward trading method, you are waiting for longer. 80 percentage waiting. Okay, high risk reward trade requires longer holding period. Let the market work in your favor. Use higher time frame. Focus on 1 hour, 4 hour, daily charts, maybe weekly charts. It doesn't matter. So you need to focus on higher time frames if you are trying to capture high risk reward, right? Separate your account. This is really important. So if you are already trading low risk reward trade and already trading high risk reward trade, you need to completely separate your account. You should never take low risk reward trade on your high risk reward trading account, and you should never take mix up trading. You need to have two completely different account. Even if you have multiple account, I what I do is I have multiple account based on my mindset, based on my systems. I take on multiple entries. Maybe I take on trade on multiple accounts. So if you are looking for growth, you need to separate your account so that you have a proper journal and proper backtesting data and proper understanding about how things work. So what you can do as a trader right now here is you understood what a low risk reward trade and what a high risk reward trade, and you know that if you need to succeed in a high risk reward trading environment, you don't need a high win rate and your focus will be on high risk reward. The thing here which you need to do is, if you're a struggling trader and if you don't have any trading record, trading journal, what you should do is, after watching this video, you understand how risk reward works, right? You need to do one simple thing. You should journal from right now, and if you don't have a proper journal right now, you are going to go back to your 1 month data or 22 trades. So this is where the famous Mark Douglas he said that a series of trade is almost 22 trades. You can decide your future and you can decide your outcome from that 22 trade. What you're going to do is you are going to journal 22 of your trades, and you are going to look whether you are a high risk reward trader, a low risk reward trader, and you are going to also analyze your win rate. So if you are a mixed up trader like me, who knows how to trade high risk reward and how to trade low risk reward trade, and who can focus on win rate, right? You can separate two account. But if you're really good at high risk reward trading and if your win rate is low, you can just focus on that. But if you're a scalper, if your mind is really fast, if you're really energetic, you can maybe go for low risk reward trade, maybe 1:2, and you can increase your capital and trade based on that. So as a trader, you need to understand really this thing really important, and you need to focus on that. If you're a high risk reward trader, smaller losses are part of the game. You don't need to worry about it. But how to know that? You need to actually backtest, and you need to do this work. This work is really important. You need to journal the trade. You need to understand how things are working for you. And if you are good at high risk reward and low risk reward, you can start trading. But I give you the best advice. Separate your account and start trading separately if you are a mixed up trader. So I hope you are clear with what is high risk reward and what is a low risk reward trading method. And if you like this video, like I told from the beginning, if you are going to give you information, if you're going to give proper information, whether you like this type of video, you can start commenting, you can start giving a like, and I'm going to make more videos. If you need more detail about this thing, I'm ready to give you that information. And if you are doing that, the information will be completely free, and the information which I will be giving you will be in depth and to the point. And thank you so much for your time. I respect your time, and you should also respect your time and start doing the work. At the end of this video, I don't need you to watch another YouTube video. Stop watching another YouTube video. Take your notes and write whether what you understood, and go back to your journal and find whether you are a high risk reward trader and low risk reward trader. Every video you watch, you should take some action on that particular video, and this video should be your valuable video, and you should take action and change your trading method. Thank you so much for watching this video.